something I'm sure so that we can find out where we need to go. But there's no GBI involved. Our police chief has not been involved. So he himself told me, Mr. Bassett said he was doing a criminal investigation. Now where's the criminal at? That's the question I got. I said I'd like to know who is the criminal in this investigation.
And the account was $5,300. You wanted to close it. He's kind of told that beginning of the meeting. There's an account there. He's got some money in there. He wanted to close it. And Councilman Reeves said that he would rather not. Why was it that you wanted to close it?
There's no reason to keep that money there. It's only $5,300 in that account. It's what we call the One Georgia Fund. We've had money there for probably 15 or 20 years. And over those years, our money rate that we get interest on has dropped below 0.5%. There's no reason to keep the money there any longer, you know. So we can take that money and put it in our general account and know where it's at and it's there. You know, I heard Mr. Reeves, what he was saying about he was the only one that could approve any of that money, but all of that money was moved in years past by the mayor or Ms. Brown or this council's discretion. We have used that money for the last 10 years to keep our tax rate from going up. Every year our budget reflects a statement in it that at the very end, whatever money is needed to balance the budget, we get it out of the reserve fund. And that's the first reserve fund we go to.
I see. So even though he felt like if you guys closed the account, the paper trail that he says wouldn't exist, because he's talking about some of those suspicious withdrawals and things that he thinks occurred. So would you, if those had existed, wouldn't you go ahead and say to keep the account open just to be sure?
I wouldn't have any problem keeping it open. I mean, it's an open account. Anybody can track the trail, you know. The state GMA runs that. They have people who specialize in, you know, looking after all of that money. And there's a trail that all they have to do is go back and look and see when the money was withdrawn and look on our accounts a minute and our budget numbers to show when we got the money out and what we spent it for. You know, we would withdraw $50,000 to $100,000 at a time to pay for a well, you know, replacement. We would take that money out to put in our general fund to balance the budget. We still have $2,125,000 in the Gordon Bank in a CD that came out of that fund. $2,125,000 there now. See? So that's $2 million of that money now. You know.
So you have all that money. So what about all this talk about not being able to pay bills?
That money's in a CD, but it's a account where at the end of the year that interest is rolled over into that account, and it finishes up pretty close to our year end around October when our budget runs out and starts again. Then if the money is needed, all we would have to do is take money out of that CD to, you know, balance our budget for this year. That's what the money's there for.
So you can't use it to pay bills and things during the year?
Well, it's tied up in a CD. You know, it's just like any other CD, and we elected to roll the interest over monthly rather than take that interest out. So at the end of the term, when this CD renews, you know, it's only paying, you know, less than 1% even at that, you know. But still, you know, $2,100,000 and something. I believe the CD itself was $2,118,000. And it has gained interest, you know, they roll it back over. So I don't know what it's worth at this time, but I'm gonna guess, you know, that we probably make $3,000 or $4,000 a month on, you know, that money.
Do you believe the council followed the city charter tonight?
No, sir, we did not. To my opinion, we did not.
And in what ways would you say that happened?
I've been on council for over 30 years. The mayor has never voted on any of the things unless it's a tie. And that's what the charter said, and that's what I stand by.
Okay. All right, thank you, Councilmember.